Dear students, in this lecture we are going to discuss about Memorandum of Association. Memorandum of Association is an important document required at the time of incorporation of company, as it is submitted by applicant promoter with the registrar of company for incorporation of the company. Here we must know about memorandum in detail. It is also termed as charter of company, as it sets out the constitution of the company and can also be termed as foundation on which the entire structure of company is built up. It sets out the fundamental condition on which the company is allowed to be incorporated. We can also say that memorandum defines the area of operation of the company. Memorandum defines the scope of activity and its relation with the outside world. Section 3 of the Companies Act 2013 provides for the formation of company. It provides that in case of public company, 7 or more persons; in case of private company, 2 or more persons; in case of one person company, 1 person must subscribe to the Memorandum of Association. Further, the term memorandum is defined by Section 2 subsection 56 of the Companies Act 2013 as memorandum means the memorandum of association of a company as originally framed and altered from time to time in pursuance of any previous company law or this act. The memorandum is very important as it shows the object for the formation of company and scope of its action beyond which it cannot go. Definitely, the definition of memorandum is providing for two aspects. One is the memorandum originally framed at the time of incorporation of company, and second is the memorandum which is altered later on at any point of time. So we will discuss in detail about the alteration of memorandum further in the next lectures. Now coming forth to section 4 of the Companies Act 2013, which deals about the contents of the memorandum. We can see that these are the important clauses of memorandum. The first clause is name clause, second is registered office, third is object clause, fourth is liability clause, fifth is capital clause, and the sixth one, last one, is the subscription clause. The first important name clause of the Memorandum of Association, it clearly states the name of the company. As we all know, at the time of incorporation, the first step is to apply for the name for the company. It must be a unique name, and that name which is allotted to us must be clearly stated in the Memorandum of Association first clause. Further, the name of the company must clearly state whether the company is a private company or it is a public company. In case of the public limited company, the word limited must be used at the last of the company, like Reliance Industries Limited. By this word we come to know that Reliance Industries Limited is a public limited company. Likewise, in case of the private limited company, the word private limited must be used at the last of the company's name, like Joharimal Private Limited. Here we come to know that the private limited word signifies that the company is private, where the liability of members is limited. Coming forth to the second important clause is the registered office clause. Registered office clause of the company must clearly mention the state in which the registered office of company is situated. Why registered office is an important? Because it is helpful in determining the jurisdiction of the registrar of company. Second, the stamp duty is also payable at the time of incorporation of company, and it is payable to the state where the company is registered. The third clause is the object clause. Object clause clearly states the object for which the company is being incorporated. It must also state that the matters which are necessary in furtherance of the main object. Let's suppose if company is incorporated for manufacturing, selling and distribution of stationery items, the object must clearly state the purpose for which company is incorporated. The next is the liability clause. Liability clause must clearly state about the liability of the members, whether the liability of member is limited or it is unlimited. Further, if the liability is limited, it must clearly state that whether the liability is limited by share or it is limited by guarantee. The next important clause is the capital clause. Capital clause is an important clause which provides about the share capital of the company. There may be different kind of the capital of the company, different classes of the capital of company, which must be clearly mentioned in the capital clause of the company. The capital clause must clearly state the capital with which the company is registered. And the last clause is the subscription clause. The subscription clause must clearly state the name of the person who subscribed to the Memorandum of Association. It must also clearly state the number of shares agreed to be subscribed against the name of the persons who have subscribed the same. So in this lecture, we have discussed about the Memorandum of Association in journal. What are the contents of Memorandum of Association? Thank you.